Hi, good morning. This is Scott from Heretical Sraffa. Today is May 11th, 2017. I am happy to report that the Wren Library has just put online, I'm looking at it right now, all of D3, including D312. That means we have Sraffa's notes on production of commodities by means of commodities online right now for everyone to see. There's 115 files. For people that are interested in the history of economic thought, I encourage you to go to D312-111. It's got some of the most fantastic letters that were ever written. There are letter correspondence that happened after Sraffa published his book, after Sraffa published Production of Commodities by Means of Commodities. There's correspondence with Joan Robinson. There's correspondence with Jeff Harcourt. There's correspondence with Professor Samuelson. There's correspondence all over in English and Italian. There's correspondence with Professor Garigliani, Professor Passanetti. Most of that is in Italian. Read it. We now have it, okay? I am busy on this. I know I haven't been on video blog. I know I haven't had my website uploaded in a while. I'm working on it. I've just finished my semester this week. I'm working on co-editing a volume for the research in the history of economic thought and methodology. Excuse me. Research in the history of economic thought and methodology. We're co-editing with me and Riccardo Bellafiore, or co-editing a special issue on Sraffa. In that special issue, my contribution is going to be what I refer to as the Trinity 2.0 convention. I have a way in which we can decipher the material that is now online. The way you see that online is, I would say, around 80% coherent and cogent. I have some of the I have certainly the early PowerPoints ready, and I'm going to start getting that out. So look for this happen in the next few weeks. Certainly by the next couple of months, I'm going to have my Wix website up. We are on, guys, okay? So we're going to get this up. Read your Sraffa. It's out there, man. Read, oh gosh, D31252, the Mallorca draft. Fantastic approach to understanding the Sraffa's acceptance of the share as opposed to the bundle approach to the weights. Absolutely fantastic. D31219 are agricultural schemes. D31217 as proven finding lists. Those are some of the notes that Sraffa took out of that. These are stuff from the 40s that I look at. D31252, the Mallorca draft. You have to read the Mallorca draft. It's 31 pages, handwritten. It is the first draft that he made a production of commodities. He went to Mallorca in January in 1955. After he finished his Ricardo, at least the first 10 volumes, he went to Mallorca for 3 months. I don't know exactly how many months, but I know he went in January in 1955. And in March in 1955, for 3 weeks, he wrote that manuscript. It is fantastic. There's so much stuff that is so unexplored. Sraffa's work is a prelude. We now have it out there. I encourage everybody to get the production of commodities. I have lecture notes. I have been doing work. I just haven't uploaded it for you guys to see. So, but this is absolutely fantastic. Breaking news. We need to read our Sraffa. We have to understand that there's a better and more scientific way to understand how capitalism actually functions. We're talking, it's serious now. We now have Sraffa open, and the science can now move, in my opinion, in a different direction. And it's open for everybody. You, me, everybody. I have it done. I have the material arranged so that we can all cogently understand and read it. That's all I'm doing. One thing I will say, when you're looking at the Trinity 2.0 convention for Sraffa's papers, it's not the only way to conceive of the archive. Look at the Wren convention, what I call the Wren Trinity convention. Know it. Know the Bardwell-Garigliani convention. Know the Trinity 2.0 convention. People who read and know the archive need to know all these conventions. There is so much there that has not yet been tapped and explored, and we're very lucky. It's virgin terrain, as they say. These are wide open fields, and we now have it, okay? Read your Sraffa, look for this stuff. I'm going to start being very active in the next coming weeks and in months this summer to get this out. We have to read our Sraffa this summer. Start with those. Oh my God, D31216. That was a wonderful. That's got the D31246. Forget about it. D31219 is agricultural schemes. D31221 is industrial schemes. D31224 is the reduction of Forget about it. I mean, it's there. D3-1298, the notes on the historical appendix, and D3-1299, where you have drafts of the appendix and drafts of the preface at the same time. The alpha and the omega of Sraffa's monograph are written at the same time. So read the archive. It is there, and it is for everybody to understand. I'll put a link up under this for the Ren website. And as I said, I have all this arranged. I just got to put it in my Google Docs presentation format so that it can be easily accessible for people. It's a little cumbersome to get it on the Ren website, but go look, grab it, download it, take it out, make your own files, put it in your own Google Docs. We can transcribe. I have about 10% of this transcribed, okay? So if you're going to transcribe stuff, get in touch with me. Let's make this a collective effort to get Sraffa's archival material out, okay? Good news. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Lord Eatwell, Professors DeVivo and Milgate. You did good. Okay, now it's time for us to make it and move forward. And it's an expansive process that doesn't exclude anybody. There's no one here is going to be talking about what Sraffa really meant. We're going to talk about what Sraffa really wrote. Now is an opportunity to begin to understand that. Yes, we did it. Okay, good news in these times where we definitely need some. All right. That's it. I'll make this short. Read your Sraffa and look online for our stuff, okay? I'll be updating a lot more now that we're on, all right? Woohoo! Ciao. Take care. Bye.